Here we have for sale our 2018 on a 68 plate Ford Transit Custom 300. This is the 2-litre TDCi, which means it is the Euro 6 engine, 130 brake horsepower. Being Euro 6, you can take this into the ultra low emission zones without having to pay the congestion charge related to those areas. This particular vehicle is in the limited spec and it is a double cab. So we'll talk you through some of the spec on this particular vehicle. So immediately apparent at the back, which wouldn't be standard, is the unglazed tailgate. Very, very nice to have, especially when you have a bit of our British weather. You can put that tailgate up and it gives you a bit of shelter from the rain. Also on the back here, you can see that it has a reversing camera. This is a factory reversing camera. You've got rear parking sensors. You have also got front parking sensors as well. And you have got the tow bar. And the electrics on the tow bar, if we open that up, you can see that is the 13-pin electrics there. Let's go around then to the cab. As we're going around the vehicle, you can see here this vehicle as well has the Ford foldable roof racks. So you can actually fold these roof bars down if you wanted to, which is very, very good. There's not many roof racks which have really any kind of versatility to them like that. So a really nice thing to have. Let's have a look in the cab then. So the Limited is really where they come into their own. Let's turn the van off here so we're not getting any beeping noises. But the Limited spec, yeah, as I say, this is where they come into their own. They have a huge spec on them really. So we have electric windows, we have electric folding mirrors, we have the auto activated lights and wipers. This being the new facelift as well, you've got the lovely leather multi-function steering wheel. On the right hand side here, this is where you can answer the phone, you can control the onboard computer which is up in front of you there. And then on the left, this is where you've got the cruise control up the top here, and a speed limiter if you want, and you can also control the volume there as well. We've got the 6-speed manual gearbox being the 130 brake horsepower. At the bottom here we've got heated seats for either side. You've got the heated windscreen and you've also got air conditioning. And let's start the vehicle up here. I'll put the ignition on. You've got 17,681.7 miles on this van to be exact. Up the top then you've got the USB port and the 12-volt socket. Looking at the driver's seat, the new trim here, new Limited trim, which is very, very comfortable. You've got a nice bit of adjustment here, so you've got height adjustment there, and then this is to adjust the front height of the seat, just like that. You've got the driver's armrest, which is on a ratchet, so you can ratchet it up into whatever position you would like. And then we've got the fold down center part here, some extra cup holders, somewhere to store your paperwork. And you have some versatility with these as well, so you can actually store underneath there. You can do exactly the same with the far side passenger one as well. This screen, if we jump in again, this is where you'll see the reversing camera. This particular van also has sat nav, so it's asking me now about scanning for Wi-Fi networks. It has sat nav. So this is the factory inbuilt sat nav, again very nice to have. If you put the van into reverse just like that, that's where you get the reversing camera going up there and David walking past. You do also have, if you plug an Apple phone into one of the USB slots, which are either there or up on top, you do have Apple CarPlay, which is a very nice thing to have, I think, on any modern vehicle now. It allows you to play music through apps like Apple Music, Spotify. You can use the inbuilt Maps app or even Google Maps on your phone, which some would argue is better than a factory sat nav. It's easier to use the phone itself. You can also read messages, WhatsApp messages. The list really does go on. It's a really nice bit of tech to have on a vehicle. We've got the cab carpet here, and we've also got the nice proper overmats as well in the front. So enough for the spec in the front part of the cab. Look at the rear seats here. So this is, a factory double cab. These have not been added afterwards, so it's on the logbook as a 6-seater, as it should be. Got the factory bulkhead with a window, and as I mentioned, these are the factory seats, so you've got the ISOFIX compatibility there. You can actually feel the bars under each side. Twin side loading doors, and as well these are side opening windows, so you can open up that front part, and you can do that on both sides. Let's continue to go around the van. You get the nice alloy wheels being a limited. You get front fog lights. You won't be able to see this now in this light, but hopefully there'll be a picture here where you get nice LED daytime running lights here around the edge, which are very, very nice. As I mentioned, when we were on the back, you get front parking sensors as well, and those are the front fog lights just there. But a very nice van, low mileage as you've seen. I actually ran a van like this for a year in a very, very similar spec, custom double cab with a tailgate. So I can personally vouch for these vans. They are very nice, very versatile. But a lovely example with a nice spec to have the reversing camera, the sat nav, the tailgate, the fold down roof racks, the tow bar. It is a very complete spec. And as you can see, the condition is to match as well. If you'd like to inquire on this van, feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign. We'll be happy to give you finance figures. We can get very competitive finance rates on our vehicles. We can also take cars or vans in part exchange. So give us a call, come down, see what you think for yourself. Thank you very much for watching.